UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting at 12, 13, 14, where you're really just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the bombers.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down here on the third hole as we get ready to see what Patrick Cantlay does with this next shot.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Well, very excited to get some playoff action here as it begins right now. And Rich, why don't you fill the people in at home just exactly what this FedEx Cup means to the players on the PGA Tour?
It means that their body of work that they've done all year long is going to finally be rewarded. Now, the players that are on top of the list, they have a golden opportunity to win $15 million. And those players that still have work to do, there's an opportunity for them to make the final push to get in the top 30, but there's plenty of work to be done. So this really is a culmination of the entire year, and players look forward to that. They want to win the FedEx Cup playoffs. They want to be the champion. However, it's not an easy task, especially at this time of the year with so much riding on the line.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 3s are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards, a split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. It's just about 3 feet away. Well holed. Let's move on. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Handy effort, that one. This one's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par. Well done. And after this hole, that's how it looks.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 7th hole. This is Ian Poulter's next one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well played. And now we head to the 7th hole where this highlight took place. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
3rd shot now.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Looking really good. Oh, just missed. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. 2nd shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, this putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Job done. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 1st. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's a good-looking shot there. Well, Rich, as these FedEx Cup playoffs get underway at the Northern Trust, you've got to really like the chance of this player to go all the way and win the whole thing, because they've had a strong season, a few wins, and they've got what it takes in my eyes.
The wins have been massive, but it's how he's accumulated those wins. They've come against some pretty stiff competition. He's had some brilliant performances when under the utmost pressure. And when he hasn't won, he's been lurking. He's been hanging around close by, so he's awfully comfortable being up near the lead. He's comfortable when the pressure is at its greatest. There's no reason why this player cannot continue this great run of form all the way through the playoffs and take home the big prize at the end.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And John, how long is this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
This looks like around 29 feet.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Currently 1 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Lovely effort, that. Well struck. This putt from around 18 feet. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Let's have a look at Ian Poulter's effort from just a little while ago. And John, what's this one looking like?
This one's first cut, and not too deep into that first cut either. This might not be all that bad.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the round. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Now this one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. Bit too heavy-handed there. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Good look at a birdie here. This is a good chance. Okay, steady now. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Just down here on the 14th, this is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
And here we are with the third shot. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Well, this should find the short grass. Lining up from around 160 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the 7. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Just one off the lead after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Only one shot off the pace. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That's not the outcome they were after.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Okay, let's get back to the action. Even for the day. Tied for second place. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Oh, that was pure. You'll get a share of second if you can make this putt. Just didn't drop. And this putt to move into the top 10. And down it goes. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. It's tracking. That's frustrating. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 of the leaderboard if you can make this. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently at 2 over par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. And this putt is to move into the top 5. A bit long on that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that signs off on today's round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 2nd place.
Luke, that was a blast. Looking forward to next time.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Northern Trust. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Well, I tell you what, they've gotten a lot out of their game up to this point in time. They're either going to have to get more out of it, but if they continue playing the way they are and the short game fails them, let's face it, they're going to go tumbling down the leaderboard.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first. Nicely done. 7 feet to the cup. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Time to tee off at the second.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. And here we are with the third shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And with that, he's back to even overall.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
This looks to be heading to the green. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Job done. Let's head to the next.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 7th, guys. This is Gary Woodland.
Time for the 5th shot. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm here on the 5th hole. Matt Kuchar just getting ready to hit.
Sitting at 1 over, currently in top spot. And back to the course with the live action. Oh dear, that's on the beach.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Leading by a couple after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 466 yards from the back tee. A very strong par 4 indeed.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, guys, this is Gary Woodland's next shot here on the 8th.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the hybrid. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He sits in first position. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 465 yards straight away. Very difficult.
That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 6th. Opting for the 6 iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. Good stroke. That's a good putt for par, you'll take it. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Sitting at -1, currently in the lead.
Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And here we are with their 4th.
That was a sensational play.
And he needs this to save par. And that putt will drop. Well done.
John, give us a small update.
Down on the 11th. This is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3 measures 213 yards, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Leading by 3 strokes now. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Difficult par 4 from 472 yards from the back tee. All in all, players begging for a 4 on the scorecard.
That should find the cut stuff. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
And this is a great opportunity, a great look from long range.
This spot looks awfully familiar. Didn't they play here yesterday?
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That should find the surface. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Ooh. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3, 231 yards, a brute of a hole.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, guys, looks like 43 feet to the cup from there.
Putting for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He's currently sitting in first place. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 12. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Quality shot, that one. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Oh, just missed. Par putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, 495 yards, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, well done. John, do you have any info down there?
Just down here on the 15th, watching Matt Kuchar set up his next shot. Setting up for a 38-foot putt.
Sitting at 2 under par, currently in the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. But not a bad approach. Will be putting. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
that's tiny. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Great looking shot this. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Oh, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation. It's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
We're on the 18th now, guys. This is Ian Poulter's next shot.
This is their 5th shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, 161 yards. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Well, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. Currently in 1st position. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
Par 4, 412 yards. Severe dog leg from right to left. 2nd shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Around 110 yards to go. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, come on, sit.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
Par 5, 530 yards. Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Wonderfully played. Isn't this where they hit from yesterday?
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Wow, that's misjudged. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Well, they're obviously playing to a game plan here, because I remember they were hit in from this similar spot yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down.
Well, look, they birdied the hole yesterday. Good luck today on repeating that birdie.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Tracking. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And now at 3 under overall. Here we are at the second tee.
Par 5 measures 542 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That should find the fairway. Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. This one's looking good. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3 measures 208 yards. Just one bunker surrounds the green.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's a little wayward.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Whew. Nicely played. Good shot. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. Let's pick up the action at the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their third. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh my, that's a putrid lie. Can he get out of here?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. Nicely done.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Wow, what a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Currently 5 under for the event. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Playing from around 240 yards. This one's going right at the pin here. This would be a great up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And this one is for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. You've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Sitting at -4. Currently in top spot. Attaboy, good shot. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, almost went in. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It's on a good line. Ooh, right by the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And now that finds him in first place. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Let's head over to the 10th. I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, my. That was so good. It was just like he was playing video game golf. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 425 yards straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult, all in the same breath.
Not a bad line, this one. This shot is about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Wow, what a shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This shot here from about 240 yards. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Chance to move to 8 under here. Oh, that's frustrating. Can make this one. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4. That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they're lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Well played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. A quality shot, that. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
It's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
I'm over here on the 16th hole. We have Ian Poulter just about ready to hit.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently sitting in first place.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently 8 under overall. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
It's heading into the rough, I think. Sitting at 8 under. Currently leading. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this play will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 5, 530 yards. Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
You like that, didn't you? Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
How about that, Rich?
How about that, Luke?
And with that putt, concludes this players round. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose, but it's also yours to win. I mean, which way are you looking at it? Hopefully, they're thinking it's mine to win, and I'm going to grab it tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Northern Trust. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Outstanding approach shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it? And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third. Splash. Playing their fifth shot. That's some good golf right there. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, lovely roll. This next putt's for a Barney Rubble. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
Not bad. 16 feet to the hole. Remember, putting's a finesse game. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down she goes. Currently at 10 under par overall. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. That's a good-looking shot there. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 466 yards from the back tee. A very strong par 4 indeed.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Going with the hybrid.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That's just inside the range.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He sits in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards straight away. Very difficult.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th. And here we are with the third shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. And that will drop in for birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Par 3 measures 213 yards, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 5-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. A bit long on that one. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, just missed. Bogey putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. From around 140 yards here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Looking good. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 5-wood.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Good shot there.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. An opportunity to make their par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That's heading for the fairway. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Currently 12 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, you're a ball striker. There's no doubt about that.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nicely holed and for par. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on the 14th. Opting for the 5-wood. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
He has this putt to save his par. Oh, nice looking putt. Yeah, we'll take that. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot at the 15. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 9 feet to the cup. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Well hold. Let's move on.
A nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well played, mate. 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. This next putt is for bogey. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Par 4, 412 yards. Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
This one might roll into the rough. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing from around 230 yards. Going with a 3-wood here.
4 right.
Oh, wouldn't this be a massive shot to make? Out of the bunker to win it all. Well, you just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. That's frustrating. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs, with a victory in the opening playoff event, the Northern Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you could only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. SK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Trios Championship is about to kick off. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Welcome to Atlantic Beach Country Club. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. This opening hole, Rich, really sets the tone for the day.
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities abound to start off your round with a birdie, and saying that, you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Starting the round at even par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That one's heading down Broadway. From around 180 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Well struck. Let's recap Ian Poulter's effort from earlier today.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And back to the course for the live action. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, steady now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And in it goes for the par. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. That was wonderfully done. Let's head over to the fourth hole. Getting ready to play their third. Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's tracking. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. It's got a chance. Good putt that. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Ooh. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one's for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the event. And we've arrived at a par 3. And choosing the 8 iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Just hammered that through the line. And this putt to move into the top 20. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Time to tee off at the 6th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Quality shot, that one. Well, Rich, this is a stop that not many people would know about, the Atlantic Beach Country Club. Just down the way from TPC Sawgrass, where we get the Players' Championship. But it's a beaut course in its own right, isn't it?
It's a short course, which I like because it's not a bomber's paradise as you see normally week in and week out on the PGA Tour. So this one, a little bit different venue. You got to be very strategic off the tee, narrow landing areas. The further down you hit it. But if you decide to take the driver and challenge it and you pull it off, you get rewarded with pretty easy second shots. It'll be fun and interesting to see how the players attack the golf course throughout the week.
It's just about 3 feet away. And there it is. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This one might just sneak off the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, well done. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. More chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm on the 8th hole right now. This is Matt Kuchar.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Here we are in front of a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. Steady on. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Just didn't drop. Chance to move inside the top 20 if you can hold this putt. Okay, let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Handy effort, that one. Putting for birdie. Well, looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. This one's online. Solid par putt, that. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier. Here's a great shot from our player currently in 2nd. Interested to see what happens here from the fairway bunker. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tee her high and let her fly.
Lovely effort, that. Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Time for the 5th shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. This one's for birdie. Go on, get in the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. And he'll move into the top 10. We have a par 4 on this